2021, and it is 2:01 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. And the first thing we'll do is roll call. Greg, can you take care of that, sir?
Sure. We have Steve Borba, Phyllis Brown. Here. Me, Greg McKay, Grant Schaefer.
Here.
Joe Hubacek.
Here.
Pam Hewlin.
Here.
And that's all she wrote.
Awesome. Thanks, Greg. Sarah, do we have any visitors online?
It looks like we have John Carnes.
Okay.
And that is the only one.
All right. And let's see. All right. So next on our agenda is public comment. I know you said, Sarah, there wasn't anybody else online, but if still nobody's online, or if John, you wanted to say something, did you have any kind of public comment, sir?
It doesn't look like John has audio.
Okay.
And I, just for the record, didn't receive any written comments either.
Okay. Yeah, that was my next question. Okay. All righty. Is he trying? Is he on the computer and you can see him?
I can see that he has video. I asked for his to start the video, but it has not started yet. But it doesn't look like he has audio at all.
Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. So public comment, at this time we have no public comment. All right. So new business, what we are here for. Board membership. We have 2 applications and 1 position left available. So this person will fill our 7th and final position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a brief on both of these applications, and then we will go to each board member, and you can ask questions, or you can give an opinion, but we can have a conversation about it, and then we'll go to vote. So first we have John Pike. Now, John Pike is a member of the Ocean Shores Fresh Waterways Corporation, actually a trustee within the corporation. He's been out here in Ocean Shores for several years. And in addition to knowing and understanding our waterways and having a history of the waterways, but also a great history with the citizens and the volunteering of the waterways. Also in his past life, I know that he worked for a major corporation in Seattle, and he was in charge of their environmental program. So he has a lifelong passion for environmental. I know he talks quite a bit about eco-tourism out here in Ocean Shores and things like that. So has a true passion for our waterways and to see these waterways in the best condition that we can get them. And again, we'll talk. I will give a quick brief, but each of you can fill in any holes if you know either of these folks. So the next one we have is John Carnes. I have met with John Carnes, and he currently works full-time, but he's getting ready to retire. He has a home out here in Ocean Shores, and he definitely has a passion for the waterways as well. He, in his current job, he does a lot with he works for the Port of Seattle, but he does a lot with safety, and he has a little bit of working with contracts. But bringing it down to our fresh waterways, He goes out on the waterways quite often with himself and his family, and he sees that the waterways need some attention, and he's very eager to help us with that, and also just very eager to get to be involved in city and community things. So. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we'll go by each member, and you can give your opinions on each one or not, or you can ask questions. Okay, so today I'm going to start with Joe. So Joe, do you have anything you'd like to talk about either of those applicants or have a question about them?
Joe, you're muted.
I know that.
I figured
Anyway.
you did.
Anyway, question for John Pike, about John Pike. I was wondering if, I know he's a corporation member. Does he live full-time in Ocean Shores, or is he, or does he vacation here?
No, he lives full time. He lives
Oh, okay.
over, actually very near the Bass Canal entrance on the Duck Lake side.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
That's
he
all I
actually
have.
lives on Bass Avenue. Okay, all right. Do you have any questions or comments on John Carnes?
No, not really. No,
No?
thank you.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. All righty. Greg?
Yeah, so for John Carnes, when does he plan to retire, and what's his availability until then?
Yeah, so he will be retiring soon, which is this year. And he can make our meetings. He said that he would be able to make our meetings every Monday. And as far as working parties and those kinds of things for the Fresh Waterways Corporation, he was very eager to do those and would love to work those in his schedule as well.
Okay, thanks.
And Steve,
Okay.
John Carnes does have audio now. Just wanted to give you that information.
Okay, all right. I'll do a comeback to that a little bit later. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Pam.
I'm fairly new back on the board, but John Pike I know, and I know he's been involved a lot and for quite a while. He actually is available now, so my pick would go to Pike.
Okay. Do you have any questions about either applicant? About John? Well, they're both John. About
They're
John
both John.
Carnes or John Pike?
Well, it's, we're kind of almost halfway through this year, so we're not sure exactly when he's going to retire. I just don't know much about him.
Okay.
Other than what he said, I mean, I know a lot of it.
Yeah.
So that.
Okay. So any other questions or concerns, Pam? No? All right. Phyllis?
First, I have to ask, is it John's? Johns?
No.
Oh, type here. Okay. That was like I was confused. For John Carnes, I think it would be really a potential advisory board member with him not being available full time, and with this being one of our busiest years that we have had in a long time, with the clearing of the canals from the storm that we had, and also with our weed treatments that we are looking at. that we need to have someone active here now to assist us with that stuff. Currently, John Pike is on the corporation, and he is the one who is taking over, excuse me, allergies, the coordination of the work parties that we will be having. So that is the only two differences that I see, other than one isn't here permanently, full-time. We do a lot of spur of the moment stuff and weekday stuff because of what they're dictating when we do it. We can't always say we're going to do it on a Saturday. We don't work Sundays. And so, yeah, boat traffic is increasing, and we really need to finish up clearing these projects up. That's all I have.
Grant.
I can speak for John Pike. He's been our go-to guy between the board and the corporation. And he's been really spearheading all the work parties. And he's here full-time and yeah, already retired. Yeah, and he doesn't use a walker or a cane. He's I don't know much about the other John. That sounds like he'd be a good one for the future. So that I'll vote for John Pike for the time being.
Okay. Thank you, Grant. All righty. Well, so that some of you guys brought up about with the Johns on age. I will tell you that I mean, all you guys know I'm 51, and John and Greg's a young guy too. We're both young, Greg. But John but John Carnes is just a little bit younger than Greg and I. Yeah. So and like I said, he definitely is eager, and he wants to help us and help these waterways, which is most important, right? So just something to think about as we move into the next phase of this. Okay, so let's see. I've given everybody an opportunity. All right, and just one last any by the ways from any member on before we actually go to a vote. Any by the ways. If so, just go ahead and shout out. Okay, no shout outs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this to a vote. And what I'd like for you to do is just tell me who you vote for, either John Carnes or John Pike. And we're going to go to each member. And first on the list, Joe, John Carnes or John Pike?
John Pike.
Greg?
I'll go John Carnes.
Pam?
John Pike.
Phyllis?
I'm voting for John Pike, but I also would like John Carnes to become really involved when he can with us.
You mean on the corporation or both?
Both.
Both, okay.
Wherever.
All right. All righty. And Grant?
I'll go for John Pike, and the same comments as Phyllis. I'd like to see both of them.
Okay. Thank you, Grant. All right. And my vote is cast for John Pike. Okay. So there we have it. John Pike, his application I will forward this to the mayor, and that application, Sarah, I know has already said she'll get it on the next city council meeting, so we can do that. And again, just as a reminder, everybody, the reason why I wanted to do this special meeting was to get this application forwarded to City Council so that when we have our elections in next month in June, then we will have a full 7 board members. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to public comment. Sarah, has anybody else logged on?
Yes, Anna White has logged on. Anna, do you have any comment? She doesn't have audio either. And then John Carnes.
Hello.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
John, this is Steve. Go ahead.
Hi, I just wanted to thank everybody for the consideration. My understanding goes out to John Pike as his long standing with the corporation and also the ecology side of things. So just want to thank everybody again for the opportunity. And I look forward to meeting everybody at the corporation work parties, more than likely this Saturday for the first time, and going forward in the future to work with everybody and hopefully become a part of the board. Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, John. And so, Sarah, I'll go back. Did Anna, was she able to get her audio going?
It looks like she has audio now. Let's see if she unmutes.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, go ahead. Do you have a public comment, Anna?
I do not at this time.
Thank you.
Okay. All right then. So the next meeting will be held June 7th, 2021 at 2 p.m. and the place will be determined. I will send everybody an email once I can get this figured out where we will hold it. Let's see. Yeah, were you going to say something, Phyllis? Okay. So if John Carnes, if you're still on the line, Phyllis said that she would like to see you at our next meeting, June 7th, 2021, and via Zoom. That we will still be doing it via Zoom at that time. So if you can hear me, definitely an invite to our next meeting. So let's see, it is 2:20 and I adjourn this meeting. Thank you all very much and you all have a great day.
Thanks.